Drew has went and lost primary custody of Deshaun, so let's get into it. So basically, Desiree had court about a day or two ago. Excuse me, because I've been working on a lot of different things, but she has been hush about it and she hasn't said anything. Our leader went and threw a sub, but then threw a sub that she wasn't throwing a sub. She was basically thanking God, and it happened on the same day that Desiree had court with Drew over Deshaun. So we weren't stupid and we knew what that was about. Well, Drew has went and he has confirmed the crazy news, and that was on his TikTok. So listen to what Drew had to say.
Hey guys, good morning. It's about 7 o'clock a.m. I just got off work about 30 minutes ago. Well, actually, I got home about 30 minutes ago. Got off work about an hour ago. I have seen a lot of small messages saying what's my side of the story or what happened or whatever. I was in court for 8 hours, 9 hours. Nothing tremendous has changed. Yes, I did lose primary custody. So congratulations. She's been awarded primary custody. But besides that, it's still 50-50. We both see him the equal amount of time, so on and so forth. And it is what it is. I just keep pushing. I just keep going to work, keep trying to make as much money as possible, keep trying to do deliveries, which is sometimes very fun, and just keep pushing. I just made a vow to myself to make sure I work at least 8 hours every single day, or the days that I am scheduled, and just make sure I keep pushing. So there you go, guys. Hey guys, good morning. It's about...
Heard what Drew had to say. He said that Desiree won primary custody of Deshaun, but he's going to go and have basically 50% of the time with Deshaun, which I've never fucking heard of. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's how they roll in their state. But where I'm from, primary custody doesn't mean that the other person gets to have the kid 50% of the time. Now, Desiree went and she was staying hush about it. She didn't say anything. Our leader didn't say anything. Usually they go on lives and they like to pop their shit and stuff like that. And they get very upset when people go and throw their information out there before they get to do it themselves. Because, you know, that's how the world works. We have to wait on them. So we haven't heard anything from that side. You know, the little birds wasn't peeping and stuff until Drew went and made this video confirming, you know, that he went and lost primary custody of Deshaun. Now, I know that Drew lost primary custody to Desiree is because the judge probably saw that he's been unable to provide a stable home for this kid. They've been living in a shelter. A motel has been over a year, and it's 7 people cramped up, 5 kids, you know, cramped up in this motel. And I don't think the judge, you know, would agree to have someone to have primary custody of that kid when they have another parent that has a home and can provide a little bit more. You know, I have a lot to say about Desiree because, like I said in my past, you know, as a mom, it's not a great example when you online begging people for money and motherfuckers are showing receipts and stuff like that. And then you want to get on lives and like act as if you weren't, you know, allegedly like scheming and scamming with GoFundMe money. I still don't like Desiree or anybody who's surrounded by her. But you know what? This is about Deshaun, and I believe that Deshaun is better off with his mother. Desiree is a beggar. She has begged people. We have seen proof for money, for food, for her and her other kids. And it's like, if you can't feed your kids that you already have that are not Deshaun, how are you going to take care of Deshaun? So I really do hope that she goes and does the right thing and takes care of Deshaun, because she has shown us that financially she can with all the begging and shit like that. So let's see what happens. This news is just really, really crazy. Stephanie hasn't posted anything on her Facebook. Drew is the only one that came out on TikTok to go ahead and talk about it. This is what a lot of people wanted. A lot of people wanted Drew and Stephanie to not have Deshaun because of the situation that they're in, because Stephanie, you know, basically, you know, treats him allegedly like crap behind the scenes, behind the camera. So this is really crazy, shocking news. He already has been spending time with her. Court said that last year, you know, it's a few days out of the week Deshaun has been spending with Desiree, but now Desiree has primary custody, so that's a whole nother level. That's crazy. I'm surprised, honestly, Drew wasn't crying in the video when he was telling us, what happened and shit like that. So now Desiree and our leader and that whole group that they run with, of course, they're going to go and talk about it, right? Because Drew came out and he went and blew up the motherfucking spot on what exactly happened, the secret that was supposed to not come out but was going to. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that Desiree deserves to have primary custody of Deshaun, or did the judge go and fuck up?
I gotta know, what's that like, being so agitated with someone else that you don't even know, that you send a popo to their house 3 times in 1 week? How many times and how many people are gonna show up at our door and do said welfare check before y'all gonna catch a hint that these children are perfectly fine? Ain't nobody being traumatized, nobody being scarred for life. Absolutely not one of these kids would rather be anywhere but with me and Drew. Like, honestly, what has got y'all so heated? It ain't even your life and you so upset about it. You act like the inconveniences in my life are more inconvenient for you than they are for me. Make that make any sense? You sit there and make comment after comment, video after video, mocking our lives, mocking us as people, quite honestly. Meanwhile, we're just here living our freaking lives, minding our business. You really act like we're your last thought at night. Like you can't go to sleep until you make that comment. And then you feel like it's some kind of achievement that you've done that for the day. If you're following my channel for the latest updates on the Brazilian Jenkins. I mean, usually when I want an update about a content creator, I go directly to their channel, but hey, you do you. So anyways, here's an update if you care. This little room is the perfect setup for us to sit and stay comfortable. Yes, I said comfortable, while we find permanent housing. We really are not about to just jump back into something that's not completely comfortable for our family. More on that later.